Aloha, I'm Lanai. My first job was working on a pineapple field on the largest plantation in the world at one point, in Lanai City, Hawaii. I lived on a plantation, lived in a house, looked something like this. Growing up in a plantation, we really learned a lot on how to survive. You know, survival was a big thing for us. I was the oldest of four, and my three brothers really looked up to me to take care of them when my mom went off to work. Had to learn how to cook, learned how to clean. Pretty much had to fend for ourselves. You know, when my dad left, took all the money in the bank. You know, took the clothes on his back and left us with my mom. And it taught us a lot of great morals, I think. Not just about surviving, but how to stick together. You know, when my grandmother would make lumpia, or she would cook some Filipino food, she always made a lot. And it was not just because there was the four of us, but she taught us how to share with our neighbors. You know, it was really important for my grandparents and my mom to share with the neighbors because the neighbors shared with us. And that really taught me the Aloha spirit and what community is all about, taking care of each other. Picking pineapple was probably one of the most hardest things you can ever imagine. The heat, the dust, the red dirt, scorpions. Just the pineapple plant alone has little thorns on it, and people don't understand that you really have to cover yourself with thick jeans and eye goggles, and it's already 95 degrees, and you walk for miles. My first year, I was 14 years old. I mean, my mom said, "You gotta suck it up." It was just one of those things where if you didn't do it, you wouldn't survive. We didn't have any money, so I had to go to work. You know, having three younger brothers. One of the things I'm really grateful of growing up on the island of Lanai was the community that's there, and it's still there. You know, we always helped our neighbors. We always helped each other, and that's where I really learned what aloha meant and what aloha means. And I think that's where I got it from. You know, my parents, my grandparents, my mom was all about taking care of each other. I grew up around aloha. I grew up in aloha. I think if you're from Hawaii, you understand what the aloha spirit is. It's sharing. It's about nurturing. It's about taking care of each other with white gloves. You know, it's about treating life as precious as it should be. And when people start practicing aloha, we'll have more love in the world. And when people start taking care of each other, we'll have more respect. That's what I like about Aloha Care. It's about helping people that need help. And I think a lot of people, sometimes we get caught up in embarrassment, or we get caught up in I don't need help. We get prideful. We get caught up in all those things. You know, where you are today, it doesn't mean it's where you're going to be tomorrow. The folks at Aloha Care really understand and know how to reach out and want to reach out to people in the community. So it's important you take advantage of what they're doing and take advantage of their help. And that's why I believe in Aloha Care.